Are we waiting to begin or have they begun and we just don't have audio?
I believe we're starting up now, from what it
Okay,
looks like. I think there were some technical problems there, and it looks like the screen's starting to come up.
got it. Thanks.
Hello,
Yes,
is the meeting,
we haven't started yet. We're getting close.
okay, okay, I'm still trying to get on through my computer.
When we hear you, you call in user one.
Yes, this
Okay,
Mr. Gallagher?
it is, yes.
Yes, this Joy, Mr. Joy Griggs.
Oh, okay.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
Okay, so, okay,
Mr. Chairman, can you hear me?
I can, yes.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Please keep your microphones on mute until you hear your docket call. Once your docket is called, you will be given a brief description of your docket. Then the chairman will swear you in. Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now.
I don't know if that's from Joy.
No, I think I'm having a little technical difficulties here this morning. I hope I resolved it.
Okay.
We can start with the preamble.
Okay, in compliance with notification requirements of Ohio's open meeting law in section 101.021 of the codified ordinances of Cleveland, Ohio, 1796, notice of this meeting has been publicly posted. All boards and commissions under the purview of the city planning department conduct their meetings according to Robert's Rules of Order. Actions during the meeting will be taken by voice vote. Abstentions from any vote due to a conflict of interest should be stated for the record before the taking of any vote. In order to assure that everyone participating in the meeting has the opportunity to be heard, we ask that you use the raise hand feature before asking a question or making a comment. The raise hand feature can be found in the participants panel on the desktop and mobile versions and activated by clicking the hand icon. Please wait for the chair or facilitator to recognize you and be sure to select unmute and announce yourself before you speak. When finished speaking, please lower your hand by clicking on the raise hand icon again and mute your microphone. We will also be using the chat feature to communicate with participants. The chat feature can be activated by clicking the chat button located in the bottom of the WebEx screen. All meeting activity is being recorded by way of the WebEx platform. These proceedings are also being live streamed by way of YouTube. All requests to speak on a particular matter by way of our website and email have been considered. We have also received emails from those who have provided written comment on a particular matter. Mr. Jacobson.
Mr. Chairman, this is Dan Jacobson from the Law Department. Preliminary issues. Can we verify that the live stream is on and functioning?
Through the chair, yes.
And Mr. Chairman, as the Law Department has done since these public meetings have gone virtual and or hybrid, law states its objection to the use of the chat function. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Davis.
Mr. Bradley,
Here.
Mr. Maschke,
Here.
Mr. Dink,
Here.
Mr. Gallagher.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Okay, we have Councilman Harshaw, so we're going to move to docket A029-25, 3825 Leopold Avenue.
Give me 1 second, Mr. Chairman. Okay. Here we are. Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is condemnation of the main structure and garage issued on December 30th of 2024. Appeal was received on January 29th of 2025, requesting for 120 days to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law, Councilman Chris Harsh. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record? Mr. Chairman, I do not see any representation for Hawthorne Enterprise LLC in the participants panel nor is that person present in room 514 this morning.
Okay, Mr. Vanover, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, Mr. Jacobson.
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman and Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
To the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with its hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Okay, could ask, Councilman Hirsch, we're gonna swear you in. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, do you
do.
want to comment now or do you want to wait for Mr. Vanover?
I'll allow Mr. Vanover to go
Okay,
first. That's
sure.
fine.
Okay, Mr. Vanover.
Mr. Chairman, we ask that you deny any more time, remand this back to the Department of Building and Housing. We've boarded this property up twice since they filed the appeal. So the citizens have expended money to maintain this property safe and secure. It's obvious that there's no expectation of responsibility.
Okay, Councilman?
I completely agree with Mr. Vanover. And not only that, they're also 5,000 delinquent on their taxes. There doesn't seem to be any effort to maintain this property at all.
Sounds good. Okay, a motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property to Building and Housing for any further action. Motion?
So move.
It moved by, Mr. Bradley, second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice will be sent within 2 weeks. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.
Okay, 2.
Thank you.
Okay, next docket is building docket A 022-25 9923 Raymond Avenue.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is fire damage issued on December 2nd of 2024. Appeal was received January 7th, 2025. My apologies. Applicant did not specify how much time was needed to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law. Would the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
Yes, Tanya Cubie,
Okay,
and I
Miss-
am 1/5 of an owner of this property.
Okay, are you the only one on today?
It looks like it.
Okay. Ms. Cubie, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and proceed. Let us know what the plans are.
Well, to be honest with you, I live in the state of California, so I had no idea this happened. One of the owners, which is an estranged sister, was living there at the time of my father's passing in 2015. And she had agreed to pay the taxes and the upkeep of the house after my dad passed away. And she basically canceled all communication with any of us as siblings. And this is what I found out from a relative because the fire was on the news. And again, I'm in the state of California. So at this moment, I have 4 other siblings that are in the wind, can't get in contact with. And it looks like it's just myself and one other sibling that are even interested in trying to rectify the situation. But at this moment, we really don't know how to move forward because the house is in arrears, and I believe it's probably in foreclosure now because of the negligence in failing to pay the taxes, property taxes. This work here alone is just a lot of money that personally I can't afford to do. I am retired and on a fixed income, and like I said, not even living in the state of Ohio. So I don't have access to see what's going on. I don't know what the house looks like on the inside. I haven't been in the home since 2015. So I really don't know what the next step for us would be. At this point, I'm just thinking to just let it go. If, because I can't do it by myself.
Okay.
So I'm asking the court to give me some guidance, some leads, or maybe the maximum amount allotted time to try to figure out something.
Okay, without a plan, that's difficult, and there's no one living in this property. Is that correct? Don't look like it.
No,
Okay,
as far as I know.
okay. Let me go over to Mr. Vanover. Mr. Vanover?
So, Mr. Chairman, while I'm empathetic about the situation, it's been more than 6 months since the violation notice was issued. This feels like a plan to do nothing, and we would just ask that you deny any more time, remand it back to the Department of Building and Housing. As far as the appellate's concerned, I mean, the options are fix it, sell it, or tear it down. We can't provide, advice beyond that, but it's a matter of, it can't sit like this. We've received complaints since the fire. It appears that nobody's been there. We ask that you deny any more time, remand it back to the Department of Building and Housing.
Okay, so you kind of heard three options that he threw out there, and I don't know, if it was me, I would probably just have it torn down, but anyways, you would need to seek other help, possibly with an attorney or somebody that could tell you, and I don't know what kind of money you want to throw after that, but what we're going to do is we're going to make a motion to deny any more time, remand the property division of Building and Housing for any further action. Motion.
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Dank,
Second.
second by Mr. Maschke.
Mr. Bradley, Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Okay,
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
yes. Okay, a notice is going to be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you. Next docket is building docket A 023-25, 3101 East 55th Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is elevator, issued on October 29th of 2024. Appeal was received January 10th of 2025. Applicant did not request time. Present for today's hearing, Chief Building Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. With the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative, please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record. Mr. Chairman, I do not see anyone representing Bessemer 55 LLC in the participants panel, nor is that person present in room 514 this morning.
Mr. Vanover, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Mr. Jacobson?
Through the chairman, Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
To the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with this hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Vanover.
Mr. Chairman, we ask that you deny more time and remand it back to the department, like, with no other information. That's our position.
A motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property division of building and housing for any further action. Motion
So move.
moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Denk.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you. Next docket is building docket A 024-25, 1885 East 89th Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is hazardous conditions issued on December 20th of 2024. Appeal was received January 17th, 2025, requesting for 9 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
Raymond Knight, statutory agent for University Church of Christ.
Okay, are you the only one speaking, Mr. Knight?
Yes,
Okay, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
yes.
Okay, go ahead and proceed.
This property and the canopy that's on the photos is the subject of a lot of insurance issues. It has been damaged twice by unauthorized vehicles entering our lot. We had a scheduled repair for the first incident, and a week prior to that, a second incident occurred. In the process of evaluating the extent of the damage, it was noticed that some of the vertical columns were corroded at the base. And that's the subject of this violation. The insurance company has tried to exhaust every opportunity to repair the structure versus replacing it. And that's caused an extensive period of time to determine what the remedy is going to be. In order for us to do any repairs for the vertical columns, we needed to know what the columns are going to be supporting. Some of the columns will be taken down, some will remain. Just last week, we heard from the insurance company verbally, they'd come to a conclusion that there would be some partial demolition of the structure and a replacement covering to be put up. We're waiting on written confirmation of that and the amount that the insurance company will be paying. Once that's confirmed, we can engage with an engineer. We've already got an estimate for repairing the base of the columns that are deteriorated.
Okay, you don't have any time frame to that, though.
I can give you, I will have a time frame once I receive confirmation from the insurance company. I've only gotten a verbal notification at this point.
Okay, Mr. Vanover.
Mr. Chairman, in this matter, we don't object to more time, but we need something reasonable. We would expect 90 days, 60 days to get permit applications in and 180 days to correct the conditions.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
What?
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah, and Mr. Chairman, I mean, if this will also provide the insurance company with a clock where they recognize that they have to act sooner than later.
This is true. Okay, a motion is in order to request that permits be obtained by September 15th, 60 days, 2025, and to abate the violation by January 15th, 2026. Motion?
So moved.
So moved.
Okay, move by Mr. Maskey, second by Mr. Dank.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, a notice is going to be sent out within 2 weeks. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next docket is building docket A 025-25 5619 Harvard Avenue.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance. Issued December 23rd of 2024. Appeal was received January 21st of 2025, requesting for 6 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
My name is Janine Ford, and I'm the owner of Gen X Homes.
Okay, Ms. Ford, do you swear to or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and proceed. Let us know what the plans are.
So I did speak with the inspector, and he told me the options are to either kind of replace that top part of the wall there or either to tear it down. Between the time when I asked for the extension, I had a really serious health issue. So I'm just now, right now, trying to, I'm getting estimates for both of those options to figure out what is best to do at the property. So I actually would need, asking for additional time to fix the problem.
Okay, how much time do you think you need?
90 days would be fine. If, I don't know about how long it would take for, as far as like people pulling permits and stuff like that. But as far as on my end, 90 days would be okay.
Okay, Mr. Vanover.
Mr. Chairman, we don't object to 90 days to abate. If the permits are pulled and work is ongoing, we will work accordingly.
Okay, very good. Motion is in order for October 15th, 90 days, 2025 to abate the violation. Motion?
So
Okay, moved by Mr. Bradley, second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Chairman, can you give me that date one more time?
Yes, it's October 15th, 2025.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you. Next docket is building docket A 031-25 842 Eddy Road, building 1 and 2.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is condemnation of the main structure. Issued on January 6th and January 13th of 2025. Appeal was received January 31st of 2025, requesting for 180 days to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Building Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record? You're muted. You have to unmute yourself, Tracy.
Sorry, guys. Statutory agent and pastor for the property.
Okay, Ms. Halton, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth? Okay, go ahead and proceed and let us know what the plans are.
Plans are to meet contractors to evaluate the cost and what the getting it in order. And the vision for those buildings are to housing women and children. I don't know what that timeline looks like to get this in order, but I am, and we will be meeting with contractors as work on our church, look at the properties in question.
Okay, let me go over to Mr. Vanover. Mr. Vanover.
Well, Mr. Chairman, we are currently at the beyond the 180 days that was requested. I'm concerned that the plan is to still vet contractors for the possibility of an idea of, it doesn't feel like there's a solid plan going forward. You can see the condition of the building requires a considerable amount of work. And we would ask that you deny more time and remand it back to the department. That doesn't prevent the owners from doing what they need to do, but this is not a single event. This is years of deferred maintenance, and all of these plans could have been ongoing. So we ask that you deny more time and remand it back to the department.
Okay, a motion is in order to deny more time and remand the property division of building and housing for any further action.
So move.
Moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Denk.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
give me 2 minutes, please.
yes, you got it.
Hello?
Mr. Bradley.
Yes, ma'am.
Mute your mic.
Huh?
Mute your mic. Mute your mic.
Okay. It's mute. It's mute.
Your mic.
It's mute. You can hear me.
Yeah, you can't be smoking while you're on the clock.
Okay, I didn't know you could see me.
Turn your camera off. Yes, we can see you.
Okay,
Okay, bye.
bye. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I'm back.
Okay, next docket, housing docket A 2022-24, 2062 East 115th Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance, issued August 14th of 2024. Appeal was received October 4th of 2024, requesting for 6 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
My name is Kate McHenry. I am the Vice President of Maintenance Operations for University Hospital.
Okay, Ms. McHenry, do you swear and affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, go ahead and proceed. Let us know what the plans are.
Good morning, Mr. Gallagher. Good morning, Mr. Vanover. University Hospitals has about 12 houses on 115th Street that are currently sitting vacant. They have been working on a plan on what to do with the greater area. The inspector kind of beat us to it when they saw this, outside of this building. So in the time since we've received this notice, we have hired an architect who is working with us on doing some pulsing of the community, what they would like to see, what is desirable in this area. We're working on putting together a master plan for what we want to do with the area. We've also reached out to different options for selling this housing block, including developers and including donating it to the transplant house that supports providing housing for people in long-term care for transplants. I have in front of me a letter from Griffin, the president of the council, which if I can, I'll read to you. Says,
It's fairly short, correct?
yes.
Okay, go ahead.
It says, "Dear members of Cleveland Building and Housing Commission, I am writing to inform you of my awareness of University Hospital's efforts to address the notice of violation issued for the property located on East 115th Street. University Hospital is committed to resolving the issues outlined in the notice and has been actively working on a comprehensive plan to do so. Given the complexity and scope of the required work, I am respectfully recommending that the Commission grants UH an extension of 1 year to address the violations. UH understands the importance of engaging community members and building trust with the local area. They're dedicated to maintaining open lines of communication with residents and stakeholders, ensuring that their concerns are heard and addressed. By working closely with the community, University Hospital aims to foster a sense of partnership and mutual respect, which is essential for the long-term success of the project and the overall well-being of the neighborhood. Additionally, University Hospitals is actively working with the city planning department, specifically Kim Scott, on plans for the 115th Street block, which will significantly impact the remedy of this housing violation. They are demonstrating progress in this resolution effort by engaging the assistance of an architect to address the site and develop solutions to meet the needs of the community. In light of these efforts, I am respectfully recommending that the Commission grants UH a 1 year extension. Thank you for your attention on this matter."
Okay, it was very helpful. Thank you very much. Mr. Vanover.
Mr. Chairman, to the appellate, is this house currently occupied?
This house is not currently occupied. We have security rounding the area, both University Hospitals and in partnership with University Circle. And we've done extra measures to make sure that these buildings are secured so that it cannot be accessed by any person who's trying to get in there.
Did we lose you?
They not hear me? Can you hear me?
Can hear you now.
Okay. This building is not occupied. However, we have taken additional security measures to make sure that the building is secure so that no one can get inside it. And there's consistent rounding both by our police force and the University Circle police force.
So, Mr. Chairman, as a matter of information, this property does, so the city of Cleveland requires that vacant property be registered with the city. This property, and I'm assuming the others aren't, this property is not registered with the city as a vacant property. I'm going to assume that the others are not either. And while I understand the complexity of putting together a plan and best use, and University Hospitals has always been an active partner with the city of Cleveland, within the city of Cleveland. The county records show that University Hospital took possession of this property in 1985. Is that accurate?
Yes, so this property has been within University Hospitals for quite a while. It just became vacant recently within the past year. I will ensure personally that we remedy and that those are registered with the city. I just didn't realize that that was a requirement. We can definitely do that. But yes, within the past year, due to business concerns, University Hospitals wants to focus on medicine, not being landlords, and also bigger strategies with University Hospitals in regards to providing more care to members of the community and potentially reutilizing this land for other needs. That's the reason that we are working with the building department the planning commission, is because we're actually looking at a plan for perhaps transferring some properties and demoing some properties, this one included. So we need the year extension to be able to bring that plan forward to that committee, and also to our own internal board and stakeholders for approval.
Mr. Chairman, and to the appellate, I spent a lot of my career working in this area and working with as an inspector and building official at University Hospital, and a lot of the work they've done. As a major player and a major institution in the community, I find it absolutely unacceptable that this house was ever allowed to get into this condition. As I've said, the University Hospital has done a great work. They a great amount of work. They employ a lot of people, and they're philanthropic partners throughout the community. But this is unacceptable. That this property is owned by a major institution, and whether occupied or not, there's a considerable amount of maintenance that has not been done on this property. We ask that 1 year is not acceptable for a property that has been more than 40 years in this institution's possession. We ask that you deny more time, remand it back to the Department of Building and Housing, and regardless of what the plan is going forward on this block in this area, that the institution and University Hospital be required to maintain these properties in a manner that is acceptable for the rest of the community.
Mr. Van.
Go ahead.
Just to speak to that issue, we do acknowledge that the property is in poor condition, and it is those costs that led to this business decision. And I would request that we are able to not do this because it will be considered a sunk cost. If we are putting money towards future development, which will happen in the short term of building a new hospital that will serve members of this community for the greater good, this would be money that would be just thrown away if the property was demoed within year, 2 year, 3 year timeframe. Additionally, these properties, again, we don't want to be in the business of being landlords because University Hospital is a nonprofit institution. So those costs were they actually added to the bottom line quite a bit. And it's not something when we want to focus on putting those dollars towards care and caring for members of the community. That was the focus of the hospital. So I would ask if possible, if we can keep that in mind, that the ultimate goal here is providing care to members of the community. And it was, a business decision that had to be made, especially with the new administration and the cuts that are happening every day with Medicare, Medicaid. These costs would just be fruitless and end up hurting the community in the long run.
Mr. Chairman, I don't agree. I think that the rest of the neighbors and the occupants and the people that live on this street, that drive by this, I think it's hurting them. I think it's hurting their values. And while I understand all that was said and the University Hospital being a nonprofit organization, and and the whole sunk cost argument, the reality is there are people that live here and that drive by this, and this is in a community that doesn't deserve this. And as you drive off of this street through the sprawling UH complex, they don't deserve to have to deal with this. So if this was any other building owner, this conversation would have long been over. So I ask that you deny more time, remand it back to the department, and require the institution to maintain the property that they've owned for nearly 40 years.
I also would add that there is, the only people who are on this street, so it is all University Hospital owned buildings with the exception of two at the end of the street, which are Transplant House, which we are actively working on the potential of transferring some of these properties over to them, again, to support caring for families of transplant patients.
Yes, Ms. McKenzie, this doing a motion to deny more time, remand it back does not affect your plans going forward. You're gonna do plans, you're gonna whatever you're gonna need to do. I think that what Mr. Vanover's saying is that maybe the city's gonna demand that you put more attention onto taking care of these properties so that they're not an eyesore for the community and the people that are around there, and ones that maybe want to sell their homes, whatever, it's going to affect all that. So if these need to be tore down first, or if they need to be renovated, then I think, as a part of the big plan, that could end up being moved forward if the city has, is going to be involved in this. If we're just giving time, then like you said, this could be around for another year or two. So I think that remanding it is not a bad idea. I can ask other board members what they think about it. If they have a comment on this at all.
Mr. Chairman, I concur with Mr. Vanover.
Okay, it's from Mr. Maskey.
Does that allow us the time to bring this in front of the Planning Commission? Because that's kind of what we're, again, we're actively working. I think we've put a lot of efforts towards, it's definitely not an in the background issue. A lot of funds have been going towards this, the planning process. We just want enough time to be able to go through that process and present it to the, other side of City Hall here.
Yeah, no, like I said, it doesn't stop anything that you're doing, okay? It's just rather than setting a time on something and then having these buildings remain the same, I think that what Mr. Vanover was saying is that, these need attention. But and I understand what you're saying. You don't want to be putting money into something that could be, going elsewhere. But I think it's going to help in making decisions on what to do with these properties sooner rather than later. Any more comments from the board?
For full understanding, as a question to Mr. Vanover, what happens if the board remands to building and housing? What's the likely activity that transpires over the next probably a year by the time UH makes decisions and takes action?
Well, Mr. Chairman, to Mr. Dank, this is decisions that are made toward that will be made. I mean, there's multiple things that could happen. We could it could be submitted to court for prosecution. This is not a condemnation notice; it's an exterior maintenance notice. So there won't be. It's not on a track, but for demolition. However, if ignored for another winter, come springtime, it may be. So we have multiple administrative remedies that the department can use to force compliance.
Okay, thank you.
So I don't know what you're thinking, Mr. Dank, but there could be a shorter time put on to make more decisions, to give them more time to make decisions, and then at that time remand it.
I'm in favor of, I think there's been compelling arguments made on both sides, and that does sound like a workable compromise to me.
Mr. Chairman, if I may just make one more statement, what is the plan other than to talk to the Planning Commission about a possible idea in the future? This is the same as every homeowner that comes before this board that is not currently funded and does not have an adequate plan. They just have an idea and a bunch of maybes. I think that it would be disingenuous to allow more time when, if this was just a private owner and the two cases that we've heard before this, they would not be afforded the same opportunity. I don't hear a real plan. I don't hear a real plan.
So Mr. Vanover, I think the difference is that oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. So Mr. Gallagher, I believe that the difference is that we've engaged with an architect. So we are currently making actions and concrete plans moving forward. We have also been behind the scenes fundraising for the ability to build a new hospital on this site. So there is a lot of work that's actively happening, and unlike a single, owner on a small dwelling where these things happen quickly, fundraising, $100 million is a big difference. The other thing too is, I think, intent. Again, we are a nonprofit that's deeply committed to the community, and the fact that we have the city council president in favor of this, I hope would speak volumes about the intent and nature of this process.
Mr. Chairman, to the appellant, this is Robert Maschke. I don't know how far you are in your plans, but is it fair to say that this house would probably be removed for your future development?
Mr. Chairman, yes, sir, that is the plan.
Okay, so to take this house down is not that much money. So I think a way to move forward is, instead of having a blighted property sit there for X number of months or years while you're fundraising, just spend 30 grand and take the house down. And this whole problem goes away. Otherwise, I'm gonna vote to remand this to the city, and then you can deal with the building department. But I cannot, in good faith, support letting this sit here while an institution tries to chase dollars. This is this is an extremely small amount of money for the budget of university hospitals.
So, Mr. Chair, absolutely agree, and that is our intention. The reason that we have to go to the Planning Commission is to get permission to demo the property because of some issues that have happened in that area, Hessler Street. And that's why we're spending that time to engage with the community, make sure that we have concrete plans so that the Planning Commission will enable us and allow us to demo that property. We're 100% on the same page as you. We do want to demo this property. We're just going through the proper channels to be able to do so. And that's the extension that we're requesting.
See, but I think that all that can be done even if it's remanded back to the city. Everything can move forward. Your whole plans, everything, the meetings, everything can go forward. And I think that if you're eliminating this problem, I think that, in a short amount of time, I think that's going to be helpful no matter what.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
If this property is remanded to the city and we uphold the notification, this will help expedite all those processes for people to make decisions.
Okay, so that's because what we're dealing with is this property, correct?
Correct. There's
Okay.
one exterior Mr. Chairman, there's one exterior maintenance notice on this structure that was before the board today. And I'll remind the board, as I often do, this is not an event or an accident or a fire or a weather event. This property's been neglected for a decade. Look, based on the condition alone.
Okay, so we can deal with that then. So a motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property division of building and housing for any further action.
So move.
Moved by Mr. Bradley, second by Mr. Maschke.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, the notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you. Okay, the next docket is a housing docket, A 021-25, 12613 Signet Avenue.
Application fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance issued on November 25th of 2024. Appeal was received December 27, 2024, requesting for 6 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record? Mr. Chairman, I do not see Vera Price in the participants panel, nor is that person present today in room 514.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Vanover, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Mr. Jacobson?
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
To the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with its hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Vanover?
You're muted, Tom.
Oh, that was a really good speech too. Mr. Chairman, this is a rental property that is currently waiting for more information on their rental registration. There's been multiple complaints on this property over the years, including the current violation notice. As I've stated, this is as a commercial enterprise, there's an expectation that these issues are addressed before the city has to expel resources to define them. We ask that you deny more time and remand it back to the Department of Building and Housing.
Motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property division of building and housing for any further action. Motion.
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Dank, second by Mr. Bradley.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes, notice will be sent within 2 weeks. Next docket, housing docket A 027-25, 7009 Clement Avenue.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance issued on November 18th of 2024. Appeal was received December 18th, 2024, requesting for 6 months to complete abatement of the violation. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record? Mr. Chairman, I do not see Renee Reiser in the participants panel, nor is this person present in room 514 this morning.
Okay, Mr. Vanover, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Mr. Jacobson?
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
To the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with its hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Vanover?
Mr. Chairman and Ms. Davis, was there a request for time in the appeal statement?
Through the chair to Mr. Vanover, yes, the request for time was 6 months.
Mr. Chairman, we are beyond the 6 months from when this notice of violation was issued. And having no other information from the appellate, we ask that you deny more time and remand it back to the Department of Building and Housing.
Motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property division of building and housing for any further action. Motion,
So move.
moved by,
Second.
okay, by, all right. Moved by Mr. Bradley, second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Notice to be sent within 2 weeks. Housing docket A 028-25, 13401 Ashburton Avenue.
Application fees are in order. Notice of violation is fire damage issued on December 26th of 2024. Appeal was received January 28th, 2025, requesting for 1 year to complete abatement of the violation. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law. With the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative, please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record. Through the chair to, Mr. Chairman, I do not see a Winston Williams in the participants panel, nor is that person present in room 514 this morning.
Okay, Mr. Vanover, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Mr. Jacobson?
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman, Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
Through the chairman, the due process recording of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with its hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Mr. Vanover?
Mr. Chairman, we are now 8 months into the 12 months that they requested, and we would typically, 6 months is plenty enough time to at least have permits. There are no permits issued for the property, and there's no indication that the appellant and the property owner has followed up with the inspector since the fire. So we would ask that you deny more time and remand it back to the Department of Building and Housing.
A motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property division of building and housing for any further actions. Motion,
So move.
Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second, Mr. Dink.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Notice will be sent within 2 weeks. Next docket, housing docket A 030-25, 3516 East 133rd Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior. Wait a minute. Oh, wait.
Next one.
Notice of violation is exterior maintenance issued on December 23rd of 2024. Appeal was received January 30th of 2025, requesting for 9 months to 1 year to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Chief Billing Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson Law. With the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative, please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record. Mr. Chairman, I do not see Angela White Pollard in the participant panel, nor is that person present in room 514 this morning.
Mr. Vanover, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
You're muted.
I do. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be respectful here.
Mr. Jacobson?
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant in our docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
Through the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with its hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Vanover?
Mr. Chairman, this is it's a two-family home, which is inherently a rental property. I think the photos speak for themselves. There's a considerable amount of deferred maintenance on this structure. Without any further information, I would ask that you deny more time and remand it back to the Department of Building and Housing.
A motion is in order to deny more time and remand the
So
property
moved.
division of building and housing for any further action.
So moved.
Okay, Mr. Bradley?
Second.
Mr. Maskey, second. Okay.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Housing lead document A-160-25, 8218 Goodman Avenue.
Application and fees are in order. This is a notice of deficiency in lead inspection report. Issued on June 23rd of 2024. Applicant is requesting that the board allow the exam to be accepted and a lead certificate be issued. Present for today's hearing, Chief Building Official Tom Vanover, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
My name is Sabrina Aldens. I'm the daughter and manager of Brian Aldens, the owner of 8218 Goodman Avenue.
Is that Brian?
That's Brian. Does he need to come up?
Yes, he needs to come to the table.
Just tell me.
Okay, so I'll swear both of yous in. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
I do.
Okay, all right. So whoever's going to be doing the speaking, go ahead and let us know.
We received the lead safe certificate on July 14th. So I asked that this appeal be dismissed.
Okay, and when was it due?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
so you're saying that you received your certificate and you want to withdraw your appeal?
Yes. Received it July 14th.
Oh, okay.
They want to withdraw at the table, Mr. Chairman. They received their certificate.
Okay, so, all right, so if it's withdrawn, it's withdrawn. We don't hear it. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yes.
Okay, all right. We'll accept that as withdrawn. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the next event here is approval of resolutions. Dockets A 011-25 through, let's see, through A0-2025. Motion,
Motion for approval of the resolutions.
Second,
motion by Mr. Dink, second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, approval of the minutes for July 2nd, 2025. Are there any additions or corrections?
No.
Motion to approve?
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Maskey, second by Mr. Dink.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Is there any other business to come before us?
No.
All right, hearing none, we are adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good
Thank you,
week.
everybody.
Have a good one.